Hey everyone, ever come across a product pitch that just works? One that really grabs you? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one of those. We're breaking down the persuasive argument for a supplement called Prime Biome, all based on a really popular online review. We're going to look at how they connect your gut to your skin and build a case that's hard to ignore. Let's jump in.
So, right out of the gate, the pitch hits you with this question. It's a fantastic hook, isn't it? It's designed to make you stop and think, connecting something you might deal with all the time, gut problems, with a much deeper concern, aging. This isn't just a random question. It's a tactic to make you feel like your regular skincare routine is completely missing the point.
And this is the foundation of their whole argument. They draw a straight line from how you feel on the inside to how you look on the outside. But here's the key part. Notice how they drop in research from University College Cork? That's a classic move. It's an appeal to authority, and it's meant to make this marketing claim feel like a scientific fact before they've even mentioned the product.
Okay, so now that they've framed the problem around this gut-skin axis, the story naturally pivots. It's time to introduce the hero, the thing that's going to solve this deep internal issue.
And here it is. Look at the language they use here. It's so specific. Daily gummy makes it sound easy, not like a chore. Natural probiotics and plant-based ingredients, that taps right into what everyone's looking for these days. Wellness, not harsh chemicals. So it's not positioned as a medicine, It's framed as this gentle way to get your body back in balance. Now this is where the real sales magic happens. The reviewer builds their whole case by creating this powerful contrast, this battle between two different philosophies, the inside-out way versus the outside-in way. And it all boils down to this one little phrase. By calling creams and serums surface work, and framing Prime Biome as getting to the core, or the root of the problem, the pitch positions itself as the real solution, the permanent fix. It taps into that desire we all have to solve a problem for good, not just cover up the symptoms. You've probably seen this move before, right? It's a classic setup. On one side, you have your old-school skincare, which they frame as being kind of superficial and temporary. And on the other side, Prime Biome, the inside-out hero that fixes the root cause for results that actually last. This framing is designed to make their new approach seem like the only logical choice. So after establishing why its approach is supposedly better, the pitch gets to the really good stuff, the payoff. What can you actually expect to happen? Let's get into the massive list of promises they make.
And they're smart about this. They don't just throw a bunch of benefits at you. They split them into two distinct categories. It's a really clever approach because it targets two different desires at once. The desire to see visible, cosmetic changes, and that deeper need to just feel healthier all around.
First up, the appearance benefits. I mean, look at this list. It's like a greatest hits of skincare concerns. This is a technique called benefit stacking. They're listing everything from wrinkles to cellulite to acne, basically trying to make sure that no matter who you are, at least one of these points is going to hit home and make you feel like this product was made for you.
And just when you think it's all about your skin, they zoom out to the bigger picture. We're talking better digestion, more energy, even things like weight loss and better moods. This totally changes the game. It turns the product from just a vanity purchase into an investment in your total health. And that makes it a lot easier to justify, doesn't it?
Okay, so you're probably intrigued by all the promises. Now the pitch shifts gears and gets down to business. This part is all about building trust and answering the practical questions you'd have before you actually click buy.
The instructions are made to sound incredibly simple. Just one gummy a day. That's it. But the real message here is in that second point, consistency. By saying it's not a magic bullet, the review is managing your expectations. It's encouraging you to use it for the long haul, which, of course, is exactly what a company wants for a subscription product. And this timeline just reinforces that need for commitment. They're telling you that the best possible outcome could take up to 6 months. What this does, subtly, is encourage you to buy a bigger package, the 3 or 6 months supply, framing it as the only way to really give it a fair shot.
So you might be thinking, whoa, 6 months is a long time and a lot of money. Well, to counter that hesitation, the review highlights this huge selling point, a 60-day money-back guarantee. It's presented as a totally risk-free trial. You get a whole 2 months to see if you notice anything, which is a pretty compelling offer. And now for a really interesting turn. The pitch shifts from persuasion to protection. The reviewer actually spends a good chunk of time on what they call a critical warning for anyone thinking about buying.
They use these exact words to create a sense of scarcity and authenticity. The message is clear. This isn't some generic product you can find anywhere. The real stuff is exclusive. This is a classic technique to make a product feel more special and valuable, and it gives them complete control over where and how it's sold.
And here's the reason they give you. By only selling it on the official website, they claim they're guaranteeing two things. One, that you're not getting a fake, and two, and this is important, that you actually qualify for that 60-day money-back guarantee. It cleverly links authenticity directly to your financial safety.
And with that, the pitch comes full circle. It ends with this personal, thought-provoking question, putting the ball back in your court. It leaves you wondering if this is the answer you've been looking for. What we've just walked through is really a masterclass in persuasive selling, right? From creating the problem, to building authority, to stacking the benefits, and finally building trust. That last question isn't just about a gummy. It's the final, perfect button on a very carefully built story.